I get a lot of emails from people on how to start their YouTube channel. What type of tips can I give them? So I thought I would share some of my thoughts with you on some of the key points I see to having a successful YouTube channel. The first one, and it's a really big one, is passion. You have to have passion for the subject that you want to cover in your YouTube video. So if you love cooking, you shouldn't start a YouTube channel on gardening. You should stick to cooking and share all of your knowledge with that subject. Because if you're passionate about it, it's going to come across in your videos, and people are going to notice that you have a great amount of enthusiasm for the particular subject. So really the most important point is be passionate about the subject matter. That really will take you a long ways in this world. The second point I want to make, and it's almost as important as the first point, is persistence. This is really huge when you're first starting out. So don't worry necessarily about the views and how many subscribers you have. If you are passionate about the subject material and you make high quality videos, people will undoubtedly like your videos. And eventually you'll attract a much larger audience and your channel will start to grow. But in the beginning, you sort of have to ignore views and subscriber counts. And I can tell you early on, I almost quit. I was very close to quitting because the channel wasn't bringing in a lot of views. And then one of my videos started getting a lot of views and a lot of likes. And then all of a sudden, all of my playlists were being watched quite a bit. So it can also take off very quickly. The key is don't quit. And that's almost the key to any aspect in life. The third part is organization. I make an extreme effort to keep my entire YouTube channel very well organized. I think about how I want to organize the playlists. I think about how I want to organize the subject matter, what type of titles I use, what type of thumbnails I use. The more organized you are, the more successful your YouTube channel will be. So this is really another very important item to think about. People like certainty in this world. They like organization. So if your channel is disorganized, people probably aren't going to come back. I can tell you that I get a lot of compliments from people that are very happy that I get to the point. If you linger on and you don't get to the point, you will lose subscribers and people will tune out and go to another video. They'll probably hit that back button and take the second video down the list. So it's very important that you get to the point. Unless you're doing some video log on your life, one of those vlogs. But other than that, you want to get to the point as soon as possible. You might have noticed that in some videos, I've noticed this before, people will say, well, he really got to the point at the 2-minute mark, and they'll put a link to the 2-minute mark or the 3-minute mark. And that really is a knock on the person who created that YouTube content. What that person is basically saying there is, hey, you didn't get to the point and the first 2 minutes are pretty much irrelevant. Well, you don't want to be one of those people. So get to the point. Don't talk about things that have nothing to do with the subject matter. Very, very important, again, to get to the point. And I probably get more compliments on this tip than any other tip. And the fifth one, and this may seem very obvious, but it really isn't. You'd be surprised. Don't worry about making a video just for the sake of making a video. I keep asking myself constantly, how can I improve what I do? If you make high quality videos, you are going to be very successful in YouTube. But you don't want to kick out a video just to keep posting out there. And actually other YouTube creators have said, well, you got to keep posting as much as possible. Keep posting videos. Actually, I think it's the opposite. I think actually you have to worry about making high quality videos. So those are the 5 tips that I would give you if you're starting out in YouTube.